Hi everybody, it's Adam again from therapyreports.com. In our last video, we discussed how to install the Therapy Reports program based on a download that we got off the therapyreports.com website. In this video, we're going to discuss how to integrate the Therapy Reports Pro program with the Lytec practice management system. I'm going to go ahead and open up my Therapy Reports program and log in. I'm going to use the system login. We don't generally recommend using the system login for everything, but I haven't really set up any users in the program yet, so that's what we get. I'm going to go ahead and log into the practice, and this brings me straight into the practice, but there's nothing in here. Specifically, there's no patients, there's no appointments, there's no diagnosis codes, or any of that other stuff that I would want. So in order to get these patients in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Settings, Integration, Lytec, Initial Setup. Now, what this does is this asks me if the Lytec happens to be in the same SQL database as my Therapy Reports Pro, which is what we recommend, or if for some reason it's on a different server. In my case, it's on the same machine. And then it gives us a list of the various practices. And I'm going to choose the demo practice and click Next. And then it asks me, well, what kind of information do I want to bring into the Therapy Reports Pro program? In this case, I'm going to bring everything because I'm lazy. We're going to bring in the patients, account types, which is basically brings in patient codes, referring providers, insurance companies, the user logins, which is going to be handy to have, and the diagnosis codes. Now, something about the user logins, we don't know how to crack Lytec's password algorithm, so all of the passwords for all of the users that are brought in using this tool are going to be set to the word password. So you're going to want to change those pretty quickly. In this particular case, I'm just going to hit import. Once everything has been imported in, there's a checkbox that says, do you want to take me to the ongoing Lytec synchronization settings wizard? And the answer is, of course I do. Sure, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and click Finish. In this particular case, this screen looks pretty much like the screen I've already just been to. In this case, I want to leave the settings the same because it copied the settings from that last screen about Lytec being in the same SQL instance. Really, the only thing I need to do is I need to make sure that my appointments and my billing providers are cross-referenced to the same people. So we're going to pick a resource ID in Lytec. We'll do Dr. Danny Little. This actually looks in the Lytec database to see what resources you have. And then we're going to associate that to a user ID in TRP. Well, we're going to use me. That's who we've got. And the same thing the other direction. In this case, the TRP data is on the left because it's the sending application. And the provider ID will go Dr. Danny Little. And then we'll go ahead and click OK. If you look at the patients, all of the patients from Lytec, which weren't here a moment ago, I showed you that, are now in the system. This is obviously the demo database for PHI kind of concerns. And that's it. We're already linked, and any appointments that we make in Lytec will immediately show up in the appointment screen in TRP. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call.